The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. We'll watch the Indiana Pacers in this one as they go up. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games.
Pacers trail by 12. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton, then it's Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And the Knicks, another three.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Toppin, a screen on MP. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
MP shot is good.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Mills against Halliburton to stop the run, and it's good on the lay-in. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
MP looking around. Back to Brunson. Bridges finds Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Halliburton. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Jackson, the pass to Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton. New York leading by 17. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And here's Mills for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
McConnell outside. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
New York making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. MP finds Hart. Back to Mills. Hart with a screen on Matherin. Here's MP. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Indiana has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Siakam. To win the run. Kept alive by Indiana. A good look from Turner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got 10.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now it's Hart. MP, the pass to Hart. Back to Mills. Achua with a screen on Matherin. Mills. And it's New York with another.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Toppin outside. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for three.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Toppin finds Siakam. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Off target from the wing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Toppin. And the basket by MP.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out in front, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the New York Knicks.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. From deep, MP, and that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
To the middle. Halliburton outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Brunson passes to Mills. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And again, New York with the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Siakam, left side. Second chance effort. Outside for Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
MP outside. Screen by Robinson. Outside Mills. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Siakam with a screen on Mills. Here's Nembhard. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Nembhard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Pass to Halliburton. Inside. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you've just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Really left him alone that time. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
A deep 3 from MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton right side. It's rebounded by McBride.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Turner, a screen on Achua. Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A deep 3 from MP. No good on the buzzer beater. MP getting it done for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Jackson. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton outside. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
A deep three from MP. New York again can't hit. And it's Indiana's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Hart. Here's MP. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Mills has got 33.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's MP. Pass to Sims. MP against Halliburton. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 38 points.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Sims.
Right here.
Halliburton against MP. Here's Sims. Outside Mills. 13 feet out. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. A shot to stop the run. And Indiana misses again.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Back to Mills. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Mills. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Halliburton for 3. Again, Halliburton missing. On the wing, MP. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Misses there. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started